Kobe was part of the best AAU team in history? Let's find out. Coming in at number 10, we have the 2012 Oakland Soldiers. The team included players like Aaron Gordon, Stanley Johnson, Jabari Bird, and they won the 2012 Nike Peach Jam behind the play of the big three Gordon, Bird, and Johnson. They went 6-3 in the first 9 EBYL games, but went 8-0 in Peach Jam. It was a long and athletic defensive team who beat Nerlens Noel, BABC, Andrew Wiggins, CIA Bounce, Theo Pinson's, CP3 All-Stars, and Julius Randle's Texas Titans. Most of the Soldiers' losses in 2012 came with the leader Aaron Gordon out of the lineup. Coming in at number 9, we have All-Ohio Red in 2009. The second team on our list had players like Jared Sullinger, Aaron Kraft, and Adrian. All-Ohio went 201-9 over a 3-year stretch. One thing that holds All-Ohio back was the level of competition in their 2009 run. They never lost a single AAU game in the Midwest region. It featured a bevy of future Ohio State players, being a tough and gritty team that were able to beat Belmont State, Dream Vision, and Team Texas. In the number 8 spot, we have 2005 Friends of Hoop Seattle. This team had players like Spencer Hawes, Martel Webster, and John Brockman. It was the best team ever assembled in the great basketball state of Washington. Spencer Hawes was the most dominating center on the circuit at the time, dominating the inside scoring load. Sharpshooter Martel Webster helped to space the floor while Mitch Johnson and future King Isaiah Thomas shared the point guard responsibilities. Hard-nosed forward John Brockman did the dirty work for FOH. Coming in at number 7, we have 1998 DC Assault. This team had players like DeMar Johnson, Keith Boggins, and James White. This was perhaps the best layup lines in the history of AAU. DeMar Johnson and James White were high-wire acts that engulfed crowds across America. With 4 future NBA players, Assault simply overpowered and outclassed opponents to victory. This was the DC club's best team and a strong line of history. Coming in at number 6, we have the 2004 Spiece Indy Heat. Number 6 team on our list had players like Greg Oden, Josh McRoberts, and Mike Conley. With a loaded squad included Gordon and McRoberts in 2004, the team lost 4 times in the 2004 to 2005 summer seasons. But the bad days were not for long. Led by number 1 center Greg Oden, this Indiana team was easily the best team ever assembled in the Midwest. With a bevy of NBA talent, this team was assembled from amongst entirely players from Indianapolis. Featuring top 10 players from 3 classes, Oden, Conley, and Cook would eventually team up at Ohio State and make it to the national championship game as a freshman. Coming in at number 5, we have the 2006 Southern California All-Stars. With players like Kevin Love, Brandon Jennings, and Renardo Sidney, the team had only 2 losses in 2006 and both came without Kevin Love. They won just about every tournament a team can win in the 2006 Big Time Tournament in Vegas. They had big wins over Derrick Rose's Mean Streets team, OG Mayo's D1 Greyhounds, and Tyreek Evans' team final. Brandon Jennings and Kevin Love dominated while Renardo Sidney complimented Love inside. Taylor King, who was a grade school legend, lit up outside for SCA. Daniel Hackett played big minutes at the off-guard spot with Story coming off bench. Coming in at number 4, we have the 2002 Oakland Soldiers. This was the team that showed the talent of the King. It included King LeBron James and other players like Kendrick Perkins, Leon Powell, and DeMarcus Nelson. In the 2001 summer, the Soldiers had the number 1 player in the West and the South. When LeBron James showed it had 3 of the top 10 players in the entire nation, the Oakland team went on to win every major tournament they played in together. People in California still talk about the summer LeBron teamed up with Oakland to give the whole country a show. Coming in at number 3, we have the Atlanta Celtics. This team had players like Dwight Howard, Josh Smith, and Randolph Morris, which is literally the most intimidating front line in the history of traveling basketball. Future defensive Goliath Josh Smith and Dwight Howard teamed to make the Celtics a dominant force. This fully loaded Celtics featured 5 future NBA players, and no one matched their talent level. They won the Adidas Big Time in Vegas and won every game in the tournament except one by 20 or more points. Coming in at number 2, we have the 1996 Riverside Church NYC. The second team on our list had players such as Ron Artest, Lamar Odom, and Elton Brand. This showed that it was a well-balanced team and did not lose. Featuring NYC legends Artest and Odom, it was Brand who held down the inside. Eric Barkley also played significant minutes as the distributor. Featuring 3 future NBA All-Stars, Riverside Church was the most dominant team in the 1990s. It is by far the best offensive front line in the history of high school basketball. And finally, in number 1, we have the 1994 New Jersey Patterson AAU. The first team on our list had Kobe Bryant and other players such as Vince Carter, Tim Thomas, Rip Hamilton, and Kevin Freeman. Considered by many, this is the greatest AAU team ever assembled. They won 2 AAU national championships, as stated by Kevin Freeman. While a lot of legend and myth surrounds this team, there's more than enough personal account to believe it in its existence. Rumor had it that Kobe Bryant played point with Hamilton and Carter at the off guards. The team also featured man amongst boys in high school Tim Thomas. This New Jersey-based team will forever live in AAU lore. It's hard to imagine they lost much. Well, guys, that's it for today. Let us know what you think was the best AAU team in the comment section down below. We hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time, and have a great day. Peace.